Alright, Jeep enthusiasts, we're going to talk about 2 things you want to look for when you're buying yourself a Jeep Cherokee. So, number 1, I'd say one of the bigger ordeals is rust. You got to watch out for rust on these things. A lot of these things have been driven in the mud, water, everything, and plus if they salt the roads, that is bad. So 3 spots that you can find rust is you can find it here, right on this location right here, also in the corner panels as well, and sometimes if you have like fenders on it, it can get behind it and rust out this area right here. So those are things you want to check for, and also lots of times it'll be in the floor pans of these things. So check right here, the frame, the floor pans, and the fenders, as well as the corner panels, and that way you want to make sure there's no rust in it, because it's kind of hard to fix the rust because it just keeps growing on you and growing on you. So make sure you look for rust when you're buying one of these things. It's kind of important. And I would say second, a big part of it is the engine. So when you go and buy a Jeep Cherokee, make sure the engine's good on it. So for one, just check everything is good, the oils are all good, and just make sure everything looks normal and not like rusted out and weird and everything. So you just want to check it over, make sure it's all nice, and then the lower the miles, the better. This one about has 250,000 on it, still kicking. And I've known some of them can go up to like 4,000, but right about 250, you're gonna have to start watching, making sure there's no problems. But anything below that, you're looking about great, as long as they didn't beat it up. So yeah, so just make sure the engine is sound, not knocking or anything. The oil pressure is good, everything as well. I have an oil pressure video if you want to see it. It's gonna be right there. And so yeah, that's the second one. Just make sure the engine is a good engine. So alright guys, those are the 2 things you need to look out for. The rust, number 1, make sure it's not rusted out, because it's kind of hard to chase the rust, and then make sure it has a good engine. Make sure everything checks out, sound good, oil pressure, all that. So yeah, those are my 2 quick tips for you, and if you want to check out the oil pressure video, it'll be right there. That's one of the things you also should check. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Whoop.